Anthony Hamilton. How you doing, Anthony?
I'm doing great, man. Just got off stage here in Philly and feeling good.
Good. You did a great job. I definitely want to say that because my first time ever seeing you live,
Hmm.
so I definitely felt every emotion
Yeah.
and every harmony and melody that there was with it.
Well, thank you, man. We aim to send the people home feeling completely satisfied, whether it's being happy or being sad or coming through sad, going to happy, whatever it is. We want you to go home complete.
Definitely. So, how's your experience been with the Back to Love tour so far?
The Back to Love tour has been amazing. We've had some great shows, man. Estelle is really great.
Hmm.
Antoine Dunn is holding his part up. He's doing an amazing job. And we're just city by city, man, gaining new fans and seeing old friends again. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
That's good. How'd you feel about Philly tonight?
Philly was great. It was a real laid back crowd, but they gave it up when it was time.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
we do it.
Well, that's you have a lot of talent come through here. A lot of talent born
Right.
and live here. So those cities like Philly, Chicago, Detroit, it's always it's a lot of musicians, a lot of people that can do what I do, and they still gave it up and appreciate it. So,
Right. So, what's your favorite song to perform on the tour?
oh, favorite song to perform right now? It's "Life Has a Way."
Okay.
Really powerful song. The lyrics and the emotion behind it makes it's just a beautiful moment in the show. Real
Hmm.
intimate, quiet, and
Right.
hands down is my favorite right now.
So let's talk about a little bit about the inspiration behind that song because I
Hmm.
personally like that song and it's deep.
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration behind it?
Well, just you know, I pay attention to life, and I've been in some situations where you know I didn't take time out to pay attention to what God was trying to tell me, and life will yoke you up and pause you for a minute to teach you whatever it is you have to learn to go to the next step. And actually, I did that song here in Philadelphia with James Porter.
Hmm.
And actually some other musicians played on it. I don't know exactly who, but James Porter was the producer on that.
Okay. So how is it touring with Estelle?
I haven't slept on the bus with her or anything, but we are traveling the same way. No, it's great, man. She's amazing. She has a lot of personality.
Hmm.
She's good. Stage presence is amazing. Um, and her band, everybody's really cool, real professional, real loving, good energy, and that's what you want to feel on a tour. You don't want to feel like it's divided, like that people are on two different agendas. So
Right.
it's great.
So I know that you have a holiday album coming out. Could you tell us a little bit about that album?
Yeah, it ain't finished yet. No. Yeah, we're trying to get a Christmas album. I'll be recording closer to like Thanksgiving holiday and trying to complete it this year for next year.
Okay.
There's a single that I have that may come out this year or may not, but but as of now, it's just something I want to create. I want it to be special. I want it to be something that people hadn't felt in a long time. That emotion that Christmas, has been missing. This homegrown feeling that I know I can deliver.
Right. So what inspires you to, stay motivated and do your music?
What inspires me to stay motivated and to do my music is just loving it and being who I am. Outside of that, you get testimonies from people that have been touched by your music. People like, you saved my life. You've done this for me. You've done that, and it's just amazing and it feels good. That drives you. Like some days you feel like, man, I'm just tired, but somebody come up and say, this is what you done to me in my life, and like, you know what, it ain't that bad.
Right.
Keep going.
That's great that you have fans that definitely motivate you and keep you going because
Hmm.
the industry isn't it easy. I mean, any of us in the room can say that
Yeah,
right now that it's
yeah.
definitely a hard game. So when you first came out with Charlene and you got such a great response with that, what was your initial thoughts?
Wow, when Charlene came out and the success behind it, it was. I felt like it was well deserved. I had been in the business 10 years at that point, and it's the first album that really came out, and I felt like, whew, about time. Felt good, and people were now finally getting to hear and feel what it is I knew I had. Um, all along. So I was just, it was about time.
Okay.
I was happy,
I bet.
extremely,
Yeah,
but it was time.
mhm.
Yeah.
So one of my friends wanted to know. They wanted to what was that dark question? They wanted to know what has been the hardest struggle with being in the
What
industry.
has been the hardest struggle being in the industry? Just the climate of the business. It's changed so much dramatically. You have piracy. You have people bootlegging, and then you have um, labels that are just falling apart
Hmm.
and just changing the whole dynamic of how they promote music and marketing, all that stuff. It's better, but it's different. So sometimes you have to make sure that you can keep up with it and having your team to be on point with it. So just each month or each year, that's something different. Whether it's touring, the numbers of touring, the economy has affected touring numbers,
Hmm.
and just keeping people engaged is an everyday task.
Okay.
When you love something, it's never hard enough.
Right. Now, what advice do you have for artists that are trying to break out in the industry?
Love it, believe it, and make it your best.
Okay. Now, my last question is, what projects do you have in the works that none of us know about that you would be able to share with us?
I have a project, a hip hop act, a guy by the name of Eddie Kane. Um, Also, there's a group um, I'm interested in called Jay Penelope and Esso Stereo I'm interested in, and Jack King. A few people that I'm very interested in. And there's a young lady by the name of Jade that I'm really interested in trying to develop. So, and April Rain. So there's a few people that I'm interested in.
Cool.
So
All right, well, Anthony, thank you so much for this interview. Any final remarks for all the viewers and listeners that are tuning in right now?
yes, thank you all. I appreciate it. It's been a wonderful night here in Philly.